Good morning, friends. We've been snubbed big time. Well, not just us, but also the great lads and girls that made Expedition 33. You know, the game of the year. It's already confirmed, pretty much. But you know the Grammys, right? This weird thing where celebrities and high-value people praise themselves and each other with meaningless awards. And they recently, or like yesterday I think, there were nominations for the video game music of the year. And I didn't even know they do this. I did not know they do video game music of the year awards at all. And I looked it up. They actually been starting to do this since 2023. So that's very new, right? They're just completely new in this. But this is also explaining to you everything you need to know. But let's actually check what the whole thing is about. So you can see over here, right? Grammys, Best Score Soundtrack for Video Games and Other Interactive Media nominees. Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, Secrets of the Spires. Helldivers 2, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Star Wars Outlaws, funny, and Sword of the Sea. Yes. Those are the nominees for the video game music, and Expedition 33 is not in there, which clearly has the best video game music, I think, in many years, not just this year, but many years. And they didn't even give a fuck. They did not care. And the comments are wild, man. Everyone is absolutely mad. Zach over here, Asmongold, right? Why is Expedition 33 not in the running? No one gives a fuck about any of these games, and that's very true. The only one that should be on this list is Helldivers. Fire, which a pathetic retard put this together. They have no idea what they're doing. Expedition 33 getting snuffed just invalidated this whole ass category. That's correct. I'm gonna say something about this in a second. No, Expedition is crazy. There was also how much did Ubisoft pay? True. And this is the key thing you guys have to understand, right? This is not done by people that actually play video games, right? This is done by people that have been in the legacy media, like the celebrity movie kind of bullshit that is dying anyway, right? At least in the sense that it is right now. These people have no idea whatsoever what video games are, what make them good, and what they are about. They have no clue, not a single clue, right? So, because you can tell, right? What is in here? Avatar, Indiana Jones, Star Wars. These are just movies, right? They saw, okay, there's a game about a movie. Let's take this one for our category, because they didn't even play any of these games. Whoever made this did not play any of these games. I assure you, they did not play them. They just saw this, okay, Avatar, clearly that has a good soundtrack. Indiana Jones, clearly. Star Wars, obviously. And all of these games suck except for Helldivers 2. So it's kind of funny. I mean, Indiana Jones was not that bad, but you know, it's nothing compared to the actual game of the year. So that is kind of crazy to see this. But you have to understand, this category means nothing. So everyone's going crazy about this, and I'm even making a video about this, but it's completely irrelevant. You have to understand this. It doesn't matter whatsoever. Because anyone outside the gaming circle, which is these people, they don't even care about this anyway. Anyone at the Grammys, when they see the video game music award, they're just, it's just these idiots playing their games. Who cares, right? Who gives a fuck? That's what they think. And we don't give a fuck about them, so it's fine. But I wanted to tell you that these people, it doesn't matter because they have no clue whatsoever. The only thing that truly matters is the ones you can vote for. And if you look at the Game Awards, they posted this the other day. Because the Game Awards, right? The Game Awards, they posted. We're just 33 days away from the Game Awards on Thursday, December 11th. We're gonna stream that, for sure. And yeah, they chose 33 days. They didn't choose like in 30 days or 35 or whatnot. Like 30 days will be a month, right? They didn't choose any of this. They went with 33. As I said, it's a dead giveaway what's gonna win. Everyone in the comment, Expedition 33. We knew this from yesteryear already, right? With the speech from, I forgot his name. Feels bad. That's embarrassing. I forgot his name. You know who it is. The guys who made Baldur's Gate 3. And when he was giving the speech about the studio that just wanted to make a good game and care about its audience and not care about money, and knew money would come later. That speech, he was talking about Expedition 33 because at that time they already probably could play it before it was finished fully. Because, you know, these studios, they know each other and they do these things. And this is a dead giveaway that Expedition 33 is gonna win. And it doesn't matter at all what Shroud is saying, right? Now, Shroud is on a mission having the worst takes ever in recent times. I don't know why, but he's going full in on that. Because yesterday he also said you should always turn on frame generation in your GPU, because at 200 frames it doesn't matter if you have a bunch of frames more. There's not going to be any input lag, and at 60 FPS your game sucks anyway, he said. So you can might as well just turn it on. And now that's a lot of bullshit. That's not how frame gen works at all. And I'm not talking about DLSS, by the way. That is fine, like the upscaling. The frame generation is literally just adding more frames in between frames, and that gives you input lag. You always want to turn this off, always. But whatever. So he was saying that Arc Raiders should win Game of the Year, right, and not Expedition 33. And which is of course bullshit. Arc Raiders is a great game. I have over 20 hours in it already a few days after release. I would have had more if I didn't have to set up my entire setup new for over a week. But yeah, Expedition's gonna win it easily. The Grammys or any sort of big streamer, it doesn't matter what these people say. And even if Expedition 33 gets snubbed from the Game of the Year, which I don't think they will, but let's just say it will be, it doesn't matter. We know what is the best game this year, and even from the last years, I would say Expedition clearly won. I think it's much better than any of the other games. But it's also because the game is not just a good game, it's also a very important game, showcasing that a bunch of guys who have vision and drop out of a huge corporation like Ubisoft can make a better game than the big guys themselves by just following their heart and what they want to achieve and what they want to do. They don't need millions of dollars in their stash to make this happen. You just need a vision and some passionate people about gaming. And because all the AAA studios are dying anyway, or most of them rather, this is, I think, very, very important for people. So again, ignore the Grammys. This is the key thing here. It's bullshit. Much like the movie, like the Oscars. The movies that win Oscars are usually bullshit anyway, right? It's not what people actually think. And it's kind of crazy. Like, it's not crazy, but Legendary Drops also tweeted that it's crazy how disconnected these people are from the actual audience. The gamers in this case. And I think it's crazy at all. Because they don't see them as their audience at all. They see them as sort of a side quest. They now have to do this award, and yeah, it's fine, but they don't really care about it. They don't really care about you whatsoever. So ignore the shit, it's irrelevant. Expedition's gonna win it anyway, and in case it doesn't, then the Game Awards will go up in flames anyway. They know exactly if it doesn't win, they will get a lot of shit for it. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So ignore that shit, it's all fine, and just enjoy the beauty you have experienced with Expedition 33 as it was. Let me know what you think of this. The Grammys, do you trust them? Or the Oscars for that matter? Do you think they could actually make awards about games or not? And what do you generally think about the whole Game Awards things? Because there's multiple outlets, right? It's not just the Game Awards, there's also others that make the Game of the Year. And others you can also vote yourself. And some of them also snubbed Expedition 33. But then people get just trashed entirely on X, so I don't think it matters that much. So let me know what you think of it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Or check out the stream, by the way. My other channel. It's in the description, the other channel. This is where we live stream, where I have the awards. This channel here is just to talk shit. I see you around.